Welcome to Washington State University Extension and the U.S. Pork Center of Excellence educational programming on basic handling and training for individuals involved with raising, transporting, and exhibiting 4-H or FFA pigs. Using proper pig handling and movement practices will not only contribute to good animal care, but will also improve pig handling, training, and safety as you raise your market pig in preparation for exhibition at the fair. This will also improve your experience and success in raising a market swine project. When pigs are improperly handled, they become distressed, which can lead to several negative consequences such as physical injury to the pig, injury to you and others, reduced growth rates of your pig, and increased time to load and unload pigs. Additionally, improper handling also significantly contributes to carcass shrink and poor meat quality. The goal of this educational video is to provide viewers with information on basic pig behavior, safe animal handling guidelines, effective training techniques for pigs, and loading and unloading of pigs. Proper handling is best achieved by first understanding some general behaviors exhibited by pigs, as well as understanding the pig's physical characteristics, such as how they can see, hear, smell, learn, and remember experiences. The main instinctive behaviors of a pig that you should understand and use to your advantage when handling and training pigs include flight zone, point of balance, and the following or herding instinct of a pig. The flight zone is an imaginary circle around the pig that is considered the pig's individual space. The size of the flight zone is determined by the pig's familiarity with humans and will vary from pig to pig. A pig that has little human interaction, such as a newly purchased feeder pig, will have more fear of you and other people and therefore a larger flight zone. A completely tame show pig has no flight zone, as you can walk directly up to the pig and touch it. When beginning the training process, the handler should work with an animal from the edge of its flight zone. When a handler enters the pig's flight zone, the pig will move away. If the pig does not see an escape route, it may attempt to turn around if necessary and run past the handler. Walking by or in the pen slowly on a daily basis when you first bring your pigs home will help the pig gain trust and become used to positive interactions with people. Pigs are curious and very trainable. If they have a positive interaction with people for food and comfort, they will come to trust you and others quickly. Use caution not to chase pigs to try to catch them or touch them, as this will create a negative interaction and increase their fear of you and other people. Pigs can recall previous experiences. If they have had a bad handling experience in the past, they're often more difficult to handle the next time. Pigs can also relate a previous bad experience to a piece of equipment, such as a loading chute, making it more difficult to handle them the next time with that piece of equipment. When feeding or working with your pigs, you should act calmly and avoid sudden movement, loud noises, and other actions that may frighten or excite your pigs. This includes shouting at pigs or other individuals in the area. Calm pigs are easier to handle than excited, agitated pigs. Frightened pigs are focused on their safety and survival and will not be able to learn training commands or even respond to previous commands you've trained it. Pigs not only use their sight in identifying trust and flight, but they also use it to respond to pressure during movement. The pig's eye is important in establishing the point of balance on a pig, as the pig uses its sight to help evaluate and guide itself in responding to pressures, activities, equipment, and objects around it. The point of balance is located at the pig's shoulder. If you enter a pig's flight zone, the pig will move based on how the pig sees you approach, and will determine if the pig moves forward, turns around, goes left, or goes right. The pig will move backwards if you approach from in front of its shoulders, the point of balance. The pig will move forward if you approach at an angle behind the shoulder, but where the pig can still see you. Because a pig's eyes are on the side of its head, a pig's vision is approximately 310 degrees, leaving a blind spot directly behind the pig. If you move into the flight zone directly behind the pig, The pig may become scared and turn its head or its entire body around to identify what is pressuring them. When you are standing directly behind a pig in their blind spot, you cannot rely on a visual reaction to get a pig to move forward. Ideally, to move a pig forward, enter just inside the flight zone from behind the point of balance, from the side so the pig can still see you in their view. Moving in and out of the flight zone and behind the point of balance, while still paying attention to the pig's eye focus, will allow the pig to remain calm and respond to your pressure and release to move forward in an orderly fashion. Some pigs with extremely large floppy ears, such as the Landrace breed, vision may be impaired or blocked because of the size of their ear and placement. These pigs may have blind spots directly in front of them or even to the side. In these cases, you will need to try to make sure you see the animal's eye so that you can apply visual pressure and get them to move or turn in the desired direction. Pigs instinctively group together to be in visual or physical contact with each other. This instinct behavior also causes pigs to follow each other in order to maintain that contact. You can take advantage of this behavior when moving your pigs. Depending on pig size, you should only move 6 or fewer pigs at a time. This will help you to have more control and provide your pig more room to move. This is helpful when trying to move pigs through alleys, or up and down chutes, or in and out of pens. Even though pigs instinctively like to be together, when new pigs are first mixed together, they will instinctively fight and establish a pecking order. Once the pecking order has been established, fighting between pigs is minimal. Fighting can lead to injury of pigs, or you and others when trying to break up a pig fight. Until the pecking order has been established, fighting between pigs is difficult to stop unless you put pigs in separate pens. If you're trying to stop a pig fight, safety must be your first priority, and proper equipment such as a pig sorting board is necessary to break up the pigs. Pigs move best at their normal walking pace. Moving pigs too fast or putting too much pressure on pigs to walk faster only increases the pig's fear and makes them more difficult to move. During movement, your pig may come across unfamiliar or distracting elements around it, such as changes in flooring surfaces, lighting, people, equipment, distracting objects such as a coat on a fence post. Pigs typically will slow down, stop, investigate, or change direction when they encounter something new or unfamiliar. Don't try to pressure a pig when they approach something that is unfamiliar or distracting, as it usually causes the pig to become stressed and react by running away from the item that is unfamiliar or distracting. It is best to either remove the distraction or allow the animal to investigate through curiosity what they are unfamiliar with, especially flooring, lighting, pen and alley changes. If your pigs have had regular positive interactions with you, they will typically be less fearful and easier to handle as you move them past the distraction or through an unfamiliar area. Pigs that have been worked with in a positive manner and have gained trust with you will take guiding pressure from you through things that are unfamiliar to them. There are many different pieces of handling equipment that are available to you on the market. In addition to good housing facilities and fences, you should invest in a good sorting board or two and a driving device to train and move your pig. Sorting boards are one of the most effective tools in working with and moving pigs. Sorting boards block the pig's path and vision while protecting the person holding the sorting board. Some common driving devices that are used to train and show pigs are the pig bat or whip, plastic pipes or sticks, canes, etc. These devices are to be used to provide guidance for movement of the pig when training and showing your pig. These tools are not to be used to correct behavior or hit pigs. The devices should be used with light tapping motions. Pigs should be trained so that the device is used to guide a pig to go, stop, and turn. The driving device serves as a communication and control device, much like a halter is used to lead cattle or hand touches are used to show lambs. Devices used incorrectly not only can cause a negative association with the person or the device by the pig in the future, but also can negatively impact meat quality. So great care must be taken when training and showing with these driving devices. Gaining your pig's trust and training begins the day you bring your newly purchased pigs home. You should take steps daily to get your pig accustomed to human contact. This will help make training easier on your pigs and you. Remember that pigs do not understand words or why you are performing a specific task such as movement or loading, so they learn through positive interaction with you. Once your pigs trust you and respond positively to pressure and release from you in the pen, you are ready to begin working with them to teach them skills you will use to take your pig to fair. Training of your pig for exhibition should begin months prior to the event. Walking your pig regularly both inside and outside its pen is good for both fitness and training. As you walk the pig, lightly tap it on the left side of the neck and shoulder to encourage it to turn right. Tap it on the right side to make it turn left. When the pig is walking straight, gently tap it on the top of its back between the shoulder blades. Eventually, the animal will learn that if you tap it on the back, you mean for it to walk straight. Remember, this is a learning process for your pig, and it will take time. Reward the pig with feed or a treat when it responds correctly, and have patience that this will not happen overnight. There is no secret training strategy that will replace spending quality time with your pig. If you didn't work with your pig until the week prior to the fair, it will be difficult to train and guide your pig through the various activities and events at the fair. If you have waited this long to work with your pig, the best advice when working with pigs that have little training is to remember and work with the natural behaviors and instincts of pigs. Also, be prepared to not showcase your pig or yourself well at the fair. It is important to plan transportation of your pig to the show before the day the pig is to arrive at the fair. Make sure you have identified a reliable truck or trailer that has safe sides and is well ventilated. Just as important as identifying the vehicle is to start training your pig for loading and unloading during the last couple weeks leading up to the fair. Load-in day for fair is often a stressful time for the entire family with all the items that need to get done to go to the fair. So preparing a week or two ahead will decrease stress during this busy day. If possible, back the transportation vehicle next to the pig's pen so they can become familiar with it. Let the pig's curiosity encourage them to investigate the trailer on their own terms for a couple of days. Offer the pigs feed in the trailer. And loading works best if you take it at a slow pace so that the pigs have time to adjust to unfamiliar equipment. When loading pigs, it is best to confine pigs to a small area. Use solid sorting boards and well-maintained fences and gates. This will prevent escape routes if pigs get scared of the loading equipment and the process. You should use sorting boards to create a visual barrier so pigs are encouraged to move forward toward the trailer. Pigs should never be dragged by the ears and/or the tail when loading. It is important to remember the calmer you and the pigs are during the loading process, the easier it will go. When you get ready to unload your pig, again, it is important to work slowly and calmly. Pigs don't like to go down chutes or jump off trailer ledges, especially at new surroundings. Give a pig a few minutes' time to become familiar with the surroundings. Well-trained pigs at home will often respond to a light tap of the driving device and some hand pressure on their back. You can also use a sorting board to confine the pig to the exit area of the vehicle. Again, pigs should never be dragged by the ears and/or the tail when loading or unloading. Remember to consider temperatures when transporting pigs. Make sure pigs are well ventilated and shaded with cool bedding during the hot temperatures, and that you provide enough straw or bedding and cover draft holes during extremely cold temperatures. Remember, without proper ventilation, the trailer can become extremely hot for your pigs. Take great caution in transporting pigs when it's too hot or too cold. In summary, each person handling your pig should be trained in proper handling techniques prior to moving or working with your pigs, so that your pig has constant positive interaction with humans. You should always try to handle and move your pigs in a manner that causes the least possible amount of stress to you and your pig. Remember to be calm, quiet, and patient when moving your pigs. Understanding swine behavior and good handling practices will not only improve training, movement, and transportation of your pig, but will also result in better care and quality of your animal. Pigs that have repeated exposure to pleasant handling are typically relaxed around people and will generally be easier to move, and as a result be easier to train, healthier, and have better quality meat.